In the federal government, agencies like the U.S. Department of Agriculture are adopting a more flexible, hybrid work environment where some employees are on the work site every day, others telework a certain number of days per week, and still others work remotely and only occasionally come into the office. In this video, we'll share 5 unwritten strategies to help federal employees like you successfully navigate this transformation to a new hybrid work environment. First, maintain a high level of trust through your actions and conduct. Because maintaining trust is paramount, the federal ethics rules require that every employee play a critical role in the federal ethics program. That means that if you're a federal employee, you should always act in the public's interest, carry out your duties in a clearly impartial way, spend taxpayers' money wisely, comply with all requirements of government ethic laws and regulations, and avoid any questionable conduct that could erode public confidence in the government's actions. Next, if you're a supervisor, remember that you're accountable for the actions of your staff. The federal ethics rules require that you serve as a model of ethical behavior for your subordinates, ensure that your employees are aware of their ethical obligations, and work with ethics officials to enforce ethics rules. How? By setting clear expectations for your staff. They need to know that you expect them to complete all required annual ethics trainings in a timely way, file all required new employee and annual financial disclosure reports on time, and contact the ethics office for advice whenever they have any ethics questions. The third rule is that you have to protect your reputation from ethical misjudgment to maintain the public's trust. President Abraham Lincoln once said, "If you once forfeit the confidence of your fellow citizens, you can never regain their respect and esteem." More generally, once you lose the trust of your supervisors, co-workers, or the public you serve, it becomes very difficult to regain that trust. Whether you're a senior executive, a senior political appointee, or a frontline manager, you worked long, hard hours to get your leadership position. All it takes is a single ethical misstep from you or your staff, and suddenly no one will remember your good work. As the saying goes, it takes about 20 years to build your reputation and about 5 minutes to lose it. The fourth rule is to find new ways to engage with your employees. One of the greatest challenges of the hybrid work environment is that you can't as easily walk down the hall to have a quick conversation with an employee.
Hey.
These types of informal interactions will be more limited when your employees are off-site. That means that in order to keep employees engaged and to maintain their trust, you'll need to find more intentional and proactive ways to communicate with them. And even if you rarely see some of them face-to-face, you need to consistently emphasize the importance of being fair and ethical in all their activities, and let your staff know that you're counting on them to always act in a way that leaves no doubt about their integrity and dedication to the public they serve. One way is to send your staff email messages emphasizing your expectations and telling them about the available long-distance resources created by USDA's Office of Ethics. Finally, as a supervisor, you need to know how to leverage ethics training resources to best support your staff. The USDA Office of Ethics is a recognized leader in creating new and innovative tools. And we've created long-distance resources to help you protect your career and maintain the public's trust in government. These resources, which are available to all federal employees and members of the public, include the new Ethics Rules for You series. These are quick panel discussion videos on current topics that provide you and your staff with an effective way to stay up to date on ethics topics. You can find the Ethics Livecasts on USDA's Ethics webpage. The USDA Ethics app, which has an ethics library, ethics videos, and 2 interactive ethics games that make it easy and fun to learn the federal ethics rules. There are dozens of quick and engaging ethics videos that USDA's Office of Ethics has created and made available to the public on demand 24 hours a day. You'll find them all on USDA's official YouTube page. And finally, the USDA Office of Ethics website, a treasure trove of information about the federal ethics rules. Everyone can visit this website at www.ethics.usda.gov. All federal employees should always contact their agency's ethics advisors if they have an ethics question. If you're a USDA employee, please contact the USDA Office of Ethics so that we can answer your questions and support USDA's mission of a safe, plentiful, and sustainable food supply to feed America and people across the globe. We're the USDA Office of Ethics, and we're here to help.